All right, we're with head coach from the volleyball team, Jamie Gordon, and we'll open it up for questions now.
Well, Coach, first talk about your thoughts on closing out the home season with a sweep against a good, solid Murray State team. Your thoughts?
I thought it was a great performance on our side, especially offensively. We did a really nice job of of executing some big swings, keeping some high contacts, not allowing their defense to get into much of a rhythm. They were putting a good pace on the ball as well, so it challenged their defenders and really forced them to execute when they did get their arms on the ball. I felt our blocking was really solid today, which is something that we've been kind of focusing on. We've been struggling a little bit with it, so that was nice to see. And I felt that serving, maybe up until the third set, was critical for us in our success in the first two sets.
Your team seemed to play very well as a whole today as a unit, even though it was senior night and you had very good highlights by both Liz and Emma. How did your team do today?
I have to say this, and it's not just lip service. I challenge anybody to find a better team than what we have here, and it's not on the court stuff. It's off the court. It's chemistry. It's the way that these guys will put themselves in front of a bullet for each other and really care about each other. So when it comes to that type of continuity, I'll put this group up against anybody, and those things carry so much further. Not just in matches like we have today, but in the types of legacies that people like Emma and Liz leave behind.
And Liz, you were on fire today. Now, usually you play defense. Today you were back more on the attack. How nice was it to be on the attack once again?
It felt awesome. That used to be my position, and it still is at practice, and so I still get like hitting reps and stuff, but I haven't got to do it in a game, so it was awesome. It was a lot of fun to do.
Very nice. And Emma, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Senior Emma Keogh, talk about the record you broke. Not only did you tie it today, but you also went above and beyond. Talk about your teammates and how they helped you with all those block assists.
Well, that's just it. My teammates, before the match, I talked with Annie and with Caitlin, and they wanted it for me too, which feels great. I almost feel like those awards are team accomplishments. And, I got that last one, I think, to break it with Colby, a freshman, which felt awesome too, is that I'm leaving and I see somebody stepping in that wants it as bad as I do. And it's a great accomplishment, but I'm ready for some more and some wins to go along with it.
Talk about the atmosphere of senior night tonight.
Oh, it was great. This team is so awesome. The girls, we're all best friends, but just getting in here and seeing the atmosphere and the crowd was so into it, and the girls were too. It was just, we couldn't ask for anything more than that.
Coach, I'll ask you, is there anything that you'll need to work on here as you get ready to hit the road, finish out the season, and work on in practice?
Yeah, and we actually talked about it last night. We had two very convincing wins in the first two sets, and then dropped last night to SEMO, and then went really to the wire here in the third set, and we were able to pull it out. But we've got to make sure that we really, it's not even about maintaining our level, it's about improving it. And that's how you stay consistent. I think if you expect that what you've done is just going to be good enough for the next set, you're mistaken. Because when you're playing really good teams, they're going to fight. They're going to lift their game up. And so that's what I think we really need to go into this week, is making sure that from first set to second set to third set, that we're improving and picking up our game, and making sure that we're taking advantage of some of the matchups and some of the things that are working well for us, and making adjustments for things that aren't.
And what sort of things will you expect from your next opponent on the road?
We head down to Jacksonville State. Always a tough road trip, tough place to play. They're in a position where they're fighting for one of those spots in the tournament. So we expect to have them scratching and clawing at us. We want to make sure that we're continuing to get better, and we're going to work hard this week in practice and look at that as an opportunity to apply some of the things, maybe even throw a couple things into our offense that may be a little bit different. Let some new things for our opponents to think about. But overall, it's just a matter of getting better.
And Liz, I'll ask you in closing, what's been the message between you and Emma, both as a pair of seniors this year, to the team as a whole?
I think we're just have that mindset of being aggressive every game. That's, Coach will ask thoughts before the game, every single game, and one of the answers is always aggressive, and if we just play aggressive, more than likely we'll come out with a win.
And anything to add to that?
I would just say, as the seniors on the team, I think not just for us, but this team knows how bad we want to do this. We have the potential, we have the talent, we have the chemistry. So I definitely think the message is just play as hard as we can play and leave everything out there, and pretty sure we'll come out with some wins here.
We'll wrap up with Jamie Gordon. Another season down, and you still got the OVC tournament to go. Talk about losing your seniors and where you're going to take them.
It's hard to kind of imagine things without these guys. They've meant so much, again, not just to the success of wins and losses, but into the building of a program and creating a personality and a character of a team that you want representing your athletic department in school, and that's something that I think that will definitely live on after these guys leave, but the footprint that they will have left on this program is huge, and those shoes are not going to be easily filled in any way, shape, or form.
Okay, well, congratulations. It was a great senior night, and good luck in the next tournament.
Thank you.
Thank you.